Yes, first of all in question 4 we'll write few assumptions which we have made. Right now it is assumed that below that first total expense includes monthly loan payments. Like if you see the total expense of first person Ram is 75,000. In the question Sham is 1,25,000. We assume that includes the monthly loan payment of 25,000 and 95,000. Then only we'll get that cash surplus. Total incomes minus expenses. Then second, total income. So we assume that they are not having any business income, etc. Why salaries? So that the monthly income remains constant. When we find that debt service ratio, then we take gross monthly income. We assume that gross monthly income in salaries only would remain constant. So we assume it here that. And third, tax planning is not done by Ram and Sham, because we have directly counted 20 and 25% tax on the gross income itself. So we assume that tax planning is not done, because if tax planning is done, then tax liability will not be directly on your main income. Your tax liability will decrease. So we assume that no tax planning is done by Ram and Sham. And fourth, no changes are expected in incomes and expenses. Now, why no changes are expected in incomes of Ram and Sham? Because again they are based on salaries. We assume fluctuations are not going to take place. So these assumptions you have to write in exams if only ratios are asked. Okay. Now comments. On each ratio we have to do the commenting. So look at the question for first ratio what we obtained. Solvency ratio. How much was of Ram? 0.57. Sham? 0.65. So at first, solvency ratio indicates that Sham's financial position, okay, 0.65 is better than Ram. You have to do the comparison. Second ratio, liquid ratio. What answers did we get? 2.5 and 1.8. As such, both are good because it's more than 1. Means both will be able to pay the liabilities during the year. You know, liquidity ratio shows that liquidity position of both Ram and Sham are good. So both of them are capable their short-term obligations. Okay, both of them are capable to pay their short-term obligations. So, however, whose ratio is more? However, Ram has better liquidity. Now, what savings ratio did you get for Ram? Yes, 0.375 for Sham? 0.099. So, who has better savings ratio? Ram has better savings ratio. Right now, savings ratio indicate that means there is a sizable difference, okay? Because 0.09 is very less than 0.375 is much more than that of Sham. And last, debt service ratio of Ram is 0.17 and Sham is better, 0.51. Now, debt service ratio shows that no, Ram is better because Ram is 0.17 means only 0.17 part of its income is going in loan payments. And in case of Sham, 0.5 means half of his income is going in loan payments. So Ram is better. Did you understand this? So debt service ratio shows that Ram's debt servicing is far better than Sham. Very less proportion of Ram's income is used in monthly loan payments. So now question 3, the same things you will take in homework, assumptions and analysis. Okay. Now look at question number, it's a very small and simple question, look at it. Shakti, it should be Shakataki. Shakti make it, bought a house with a fair market value of rupees 65 lakhs. She has an outstanding mortgage loan of rupees 50 lakhs. How much is her equity in the house? Equity means net worth. So her assets are 65 lakhs and liability is 50 lakhs. What is her equity in the house? 15 lakhs. Over. That much only needs to be written. Okay. So write down. Question 2. Assets, that is house, is of 65 lakhs minus liabilities, that is loan, is of 50 lakhs. 15 lakhs is net worth, which means equity. Now, question number 5 we will solve. Everything is asked in that question, look at it. Rukmini and Krishna Yadav. Now, who is male and female is a big question here. Are required by the banker to submit their balance sheet dated 31st December 2014 and 2015. 2 years we will make it columnar form. In support for rupees 7 lakhs housing loan and require your help to prepare it. So you will make the balance sheet of both the years and submit it. Also comment on the financial position of like Kapoor family, make it the other family. Using appropriate money measurement ratios means from the balance sheet whichever ratios are possible. All the 4 cannot be calculated because we will not have incomes, so 3rd and 4th ratios are not possible. So whichever ratios are possible from the balance sheet we will find that. Okay. The details of their assets and liabilities are given to you as follows. First we will do the markings. So investments, clearly given investments. So government bonds market as investment INV, IFCI bonds, gold ETF, mutual fund, shares of HDFC Bank. Up till shares of HDFC Bank, all are investments. Then let's see, certificate of deposits 3 months. Where would we show certificate of deposits in bracket 3 months? In balance sheet, where would we show that? First of all, balance sheet. Assets side. What is the first item we show? Liquid assets. Then investments. Then real properties. Then personal property. Repeat it once again. Liquid assets, investments, real property, personal property. Liabilities are only 2 things. Short-term liabilities, long-term liabilities, and differences. Now tell me, where will you show certificates of deposits of 3 months? Liquid assets. We discussed liquid assets will include investments of less than 1 year period. Market as LA. Where will you include balance in current account? Liquid assets, market as LA. Cash on hand, liquid assets, LA. Jewelry, personal property, PP. Painting, normal paintings. Okay, they have paintings, old paintings, M.F. Hussein's paintings, kind of things. Yes, where will you include paintings? Personal property, balance in savings account, liquid assets, LA. Primary home, real property, RP. Farmhouses, real property. Freehold land at Akota, real property. Automobiles, personal property. Furniture, personal property. Clothes and apparel, personal property. Bills outstanding, STL, short-term liabilities. What all will come in that? Up till taxes. Telephone, gas and electricity, credit card, insurance, taxes. All this will come in short-term liabilities. Then all the loans. Home mortgage loan, second mortgage loan, home improvement loan, automobile loan, personal loan, education loan. Up till education loan all will come in long-term liabilities, LTL. Then again outstanding bank charges and outstanding medical bills, short-term liabilities, STL. Then again land purchase loan, long-term liability, LTL. Other current liabilities, other STL and other long-term loans, LTL, long-term liability. Where will money market deposit come? Liquid assets, LA. Money market means short-term deposits, anytime they can be converted in cash. So, liquid assets. Did you understand this? First of all, we'll make the balance sheet in columnar form. So, make the format of balance sheet. Tomorrow in the beginning, I'll ask you the format of income statement, I'll ask you the format of balance sheet and all the 4 formulas of ratios. So, revise that. As on 31/12/14 and 31/12/15. First we show assets and then liabilities, page 32. Yes, did you all make the formats? So, pointing. First, liquid assets. Tell me all of them. Okay, we have to make it for 2 years. Make one more column. This is 2015 and this is 2014. No. Silence everyone. Very first is certificate of deposits. Now we are not having any sub column or inner column, so everything will come directly in the main column only. 75,000 and 1 lakh. Balance in current account 12,000 and 1,000, 15,000 and 20,000. And in between balance and savings account 18,000 and 25,000. And money market deposits 75,000 and 85,000. Did you all understand this? Now, as we don't have sub column of amount, here itself we'll do the total and call it as A. So 75, 87, 102, 120, 195. And 1 lakh, 121, 46, 2 lakh, 31,000. Mark it as A. Did you all understand this? Then, after liquid assets, Gaurav, investments, government bonds, 5 lakhs and 7,50,000. IFCI bonds 50,000 each. Gold ETF 20,000 and 60,000. Yes. Mutual funds 75,000 and 1,25,000. Shares of HDFC Bank 1,20,000 and 2 lakhs. Nothing else is marked as investments. So again the total of that will be obtained as B. So 7 lakh 65,000. 758, 860, 985, 11 lakh 85,000. Market as B. Did everyone understand this? Then, Ankita, after investments, real property, in that primary home, 25 lakhs, and farmhouse, 20 lakhs and 40 lakhs. Freehold land at Akota, directly in current year we have 20 lakhs, last year there was no land. Then that's it. So 45 lakhs and 1 crore 10 lakhs. What's it?
Yeah.
Market as C. Personal property. Yes, first is jewelry. 5 lakhs and 6 lakhs.
Painting, 5 lakhs and 1 lakh.
50,000 and 1 lakh. Painting 50,000 and 1 lakh.
Automobiles,
Automobiles 10 lakhs and 15 lakhs. Furniture 2 lakh 50,000 in both the years. Clothes and apparels 25,000 and 85,000. Okay, that's it. No other personal properties. Yes. 18 lakhs 25,000 and 6, 7, 22, 24, 25, 35. 25 lakh 35,000 D, and then total A plus B plus C plus D. Okay, total assets will be A, B, C, D. So 195 and 760. So that is 960. 960 plus 45 lakhs 5460 and 7285. 11, 13. Is it 1 crore 10 lakhs? So 1 crore 23, 1 crore 48, 1 crore 49 lakh 16,000, 1 crore 49 lakh 51,000. Just verify that. 51. 1 crore 49 lakh 51,000. Is everyone clear with this? The liability side, short-term obligations or short-term liabilities. Bala. Telephone bills 2,000 and 2,500.
Gas and electricity.
Gas and electricity
3,000 and 5,000.
3,000 and 5,000.
Credit card.
Credit card bills,
45,000, 75,000.
45,000 and 75,000.
Insurance.
Insurance,
75,000 and 75,000.
75,000. Yes, what happened? Further? Taxes.
40,000 and 45,000.
Yes, keep silence. 40,000 and 45,000. Then
Outstanding bank charges.
outstanding bank charges,
5,000 and 8,000.
5,000 and 8,000.
Outstanding medical bill.
And outstanding medical bills,
25,000, 50,000.
25,000 and 50,000.
Other current liabilities.
Other current liabilities. Yes, keep silence. $25,000 and 20,000. Two lakh 20,000.
Yes.
Two lakh 80,500. Mark it as E. 2,60,500. No? 2,80,500. Is correct? Okay. Now long-term liabilities. Ankit. Home mortgage loan. 2 crore and 20 lakhs and 18 lakhs. How many houses of 25 lakhs? Then how can you have liability of 2 crores? Loan should be less than that only. Yes, silence everyone. Further. Second mortgage loan. Lot of noise is coming, keep silence. 17,50,000 and 16,50,000. Then home improvement loan. Four lakhs and 3,50,000. Then automobile loan. 10 lakhs and 15 lakhs. Personal loan. 4 lakhs and 3,50,000. Education loan. Yes. 6 lakhs only in the current year. Land purchase loan 15 lakhs in the current year. Other long-term loans 7 lakhs and 6 lakh 75,000. So F 60 3 lakh 25,000. How much is for the 2014 year? 62 lakh 50,000. 84 lakh 25,000. Did you understand this? First, let us do total liabilities. E plus F, let us say it is equal to G. So 22 lakh 20,000 plus 62 lakh 50,000, 64 lakh 70,000, and
87 lakh 5,500.
87 lakh 5,500. Now net worth will be total assets minus total liabilities. So 72 lakh 85,000 minus 64 lakh 70,000. 8 lakh 15,000 and 1 crore 49 lakh 51,000 minus 87 lakh 5,500.
62 lakh 45,500.
62 lakh 45,500. Okay, and total will again come to 72, 85, 000 and 14, 951, 000. Is everyone clear with this? Total assets minus total liabilities give us the net worth. Complete it fast. Now, 4 ratios are there. It is asked to calculate money measurement ratios, but all the 4 cannot be calculated because income statement is not available, only balance sheet is available. So let us see which ratios we can find. This is the first ratio we did in the class. Solvency ratio. What is the formula of solvency ratio? That we can do it? Net worth is also there, total assets is also there. And second ratio? Liquid ratio. How do you find liquid ratio? Liquid assets upon current liabilities. Can you do that? No. Current liabilities will also include the loan payments in the coming year, for which we don't have a clear-cut idea in this question. For example, what is the home mortgage loan? Last year, 20 lakhs. Current year, this shows that we are repaying 2 lakhs every year. So here we can know that current liability will be 2 lakhs more. Further, second mortgage loan last year, 1750. Current year means we are paying 1 lakh every year. Here also we have an information. Home improvement loan, 4 lakhs and 350 means every year we are paying 50,000. Here also we have an idea. Automobile loan, 10 lakhs and 50. Now we don't have an idea how much every year we are paying, because automobiles has also increased. You can see last year it was, current year it is, loan has also increased. Means maybe we have purchased more automobiles on loan. But then some payment would be done in the last year. How is it possible that 10 lakhs as it is, 10 lakhs as it is, 15 lakhs as it is, 15 lakhs as it is? So here we don't have an idea in automobile loan how much is current liability. Further, personal loan 4 lakhs and 350 means again we have an idea that we are paying 50,000 every year. But education loan, last year there was no amount, current year 6 lakhs. How much we are going to pay in EMIs? We don't know. Even land purchase loan, last year till current year 15 lakhs. Against this land of 20 lakhs we have a loan of. But how much we are going to pay? For how many years is that loan? Information is not given. And even other, here we can have an idea that we are paying 25,000 every year. But for which liabilities we don't have the information of the payment in the next 12 months EMI. We don't have information for automobile loan and for land purchase. So we will not find liquid ratio here because of lack of information. When we solve further question, that information will be available. So we'll be finding liquid ratio also. Okay, so we cannot find it here particularly because we don't have EMI of automobile loan and we don't have EMI of land purchase loan. These two loans EMIs are not available. So we don't know how much amount we are going to pay in the next 12 months. And that next 12 months amount should be included in current liabilities. Did everyone understand this? When you count liquid ratio, will not count that. Third one, we cannot find because it is cash surplus upon income after tax. Nothing is available. Both comes from income statement. And last one, again that cannot be opened because monthly loan payments, as I discussed right now, is not possible to find here. Divided by income is also not available. There's only one ratio will find. Which one? Solvency ratio. Is everyone clear with this? Raise your hand who did not understand why liquid ratio cannot be obtained. Okay, remember that liquid ratio never do current assets or liquid assets directly upon this current liabilities. When you find liquid ratio, other than this current liabilities, you also have to include the long-term liabilities, EMIs, which are going to fall during the next 12 months. That is also to be included. Is everyone clear with it? So here we'll find only solvency ratio. Solvency ratio is equal to net worth divided by total assets. For 2014 and 2015, net worth is 8,15,000 divided by 72,85,000. 8,15,000 divided by total assets 72,85,000. What does that come to? 0.11. And for 2015, 62,45,500. Okay, net worth divided by total assets 1 crore 49,51,000. 4.2. Now the question was asked in the first paragraph that housing loan is required 7 lakhs and you have to comment whether should the bank give them the loan or not. They can easily give the loan because first of all net worth has shown a drastic increase. From 8 lakhs, straight away your net worth has increased to 62 lakhs. So your financial position is very, very strong. You can easily borrow more amount of loans and debts. 7 lakhs means even if you are not able to pay 7 lakhs, bank can easily recover because your assets net worth of 62 lakhs. Okay. And your solvency ratio has also improved. Directly from 0.11 means 11% to 0.4 to 42%. 42% of your assets amount is your own investment. 58% is only borrowed, which last year was 11%. Means only 11% of the value of your assets was your own amount. So you can easily borrow the loan of 7 lakhs. You understand this? So right down below that, thus bank can give loan of rupees 7 lakhs to Yadav family because their solvency ratio has increased from 0.11 in bracket 11% to 0.42 in bracket 42%. So also net worth has increased from 8,15,000 rupees 8,15,000 to 62,45,500. Okay, 62,45,500. Did you understand this question, everyone? So presently you have only that question number 3's assumptions and comments in the homework. Okay. And tomorrow we'll have the next question plus test of cash budgeting tomorrow.